Hi guys, welcome back. It's Ladwina. Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. This is not a eye makeup look like I always do. This is a updated foundation routine. This is just how I do my foundation. This is how I've been doing it lately. So I just wanted to share with you guys because in my videos lately I haven't been, doing the full video. So this is just when I do my eye makeup, this is what happens in between the time I'm finished with the video and what I do. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you can take something from it. And yeah, so if you guys would like to see my foundation routine, stay tuned. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. I already have, my eyes are already done. We're going to start out with a cleanse moisturized face. So that's one thing out of the way. Next, I'm going to oil control my skin. Now you can skip this step if you are dry or if you don't have an oily issue. I'm oily, so I need to do extra steps so that my foundation can last a little bit longer and I won't have to blot a million times as opposed to maybe once. Okay? So the first thing I do is use Milk of Magnesia. I already put it in this little container instead of the big jug. But Milk of Magnesia for me, it works as a oil control. So I just take a little bit of it and push it into the skin. It is perfectly fine for my skin. If you can ingest it, if it's safe to go inside, it's no issue with it going outside. So this is what I'm using this for. And that's done. Okay, the next step is to actually use an actual primer. I'm going to prime my skin. What I'm using is the Smashbox Photo Finish, the Dark Spot Correcting Primer. And this just helps even out when you put your foundation on. It just helps everything go on more even and smooth. Because the Milk of Magnesia, it does make it dry and tight, which is fine because I need that, because after a while that's not going to be the case. My oil is going to come through and change everything. So to help my foundation go on a little bit more smooth, I use an additional primer. So I just take a little bit just like this and I apply that all over the skin, avoiding the eye area. The next step is to actually apply the foundation, and the brush that I'm using is this stippling brush. This I got from Target, from Target. It is by Studio Tools, and this is the brush that I use to apply. I have a lot of brushes I use to apply my foundation, but lately this is what I've been using, so that's what we're going to go with. My foundation of choice today is the MAC Match Master Foundation. And my shade is 7.5. I just take it and directly put it on the brush. Just like that. And then I begin to stipple it all over. I do one side and then I do the other side. And after I stipple everything in, and now that it's all covered, the next thing I do is just go in circular motions, and that just helps it become really flawless. And just blend it all in. Now that the foundation is all done, next I go into highlight my face. So what I use is concealer to do that. And what I'm using is the Cover Blend concealer. And this is by Exuviance. My shade is in Mahogany. And the brush that I'm using is the Real Techniques foundation brush. but I use it specifically for my concealer because that's how it fits for me. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it and put it on the brush just like that. You only need a little bit. And I begin to highlight. So I tap it under the eye, and this is where highlight is supposed to go. So under the eye, but in a V. So I'm bringing it down the nose, but right on top of the cheekbone, all the way back towards the hairline. You push it up as close to your lash line as possible, and that just evens out everything. And concealer should be just maybe a shade lighter than your natural skin tone. So it shouldn't be super light, like white light. Just depends on your skin tone. So see how everything goes right on top of my cheeks here? That gives a highlight. So that part is lighter, and it makes your cheekbones pop. So it's like darker down there. I'm going to also take a little bit and go down the middle of my face. So we'll start right here on the nose, top of the lip, Cupid's bow, and then the chin. And we're just going to blend that out. Next, we're going to set everything. So the first thing I'm going to use is my Ben Nye powder, and this is in Banana. I know you guys have heard a whole lot about the Ben Nye powder, but I do love it. So this brush that I'm going to use is this setting brush by Real Techniques. It looks like that. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush, just like that, tap off the extra. And then I'm just going to go in and push the product in. You don't want to add too much because you don't want it to turn white. But I just took it and applied it, and now I'm just buffing it in. Just helps it last longer. And then do the same thing to the other eye. I like to push it in first, and then I go and blend it. Next, I'm going to set the rest of my foundation, and for that I'm using the Ben Nye translucent powder. This one is in Topaz. It's like a orangey yellow, but it's a good color. So I'm just gonna, the brush that I'm using is a e.l.f. brush, and they're fairly cheap. Got them from Target, but it does what it's supposed to. I'm going to take that onto my brush, tap off the extra just like that. So that's what you have. So then I start applying it just like this, just like I did the other one. You just push it in, and once it's all pushed in is when you can go buffing. So I'm just going around where I put the concealer and blending it. Now I'm going to do a little bit of contouring, and what I use for that is the CoverGirl Queen Collection in Ebony Bronze. Is the darkest one. That's what it looks like. And the brush that I'm using is another Real Techniques brush, and this is a contour brush, and that's what I'm going to do with it. So I'll pick up the product all over the brush, just like that. And then I go into, this is where we want our contour. So at the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth. But I won't go down that far. But start there. And just do circular motions in the hairline. Because this should be subtle. It shouldn't be super prominent. Just subtle. A little brush just like this. This is a crown brush, just a fluffy one, picking up product with it. And then I'm going down each side of the nose. Start at the hair, the beginning of the brow, start in the brow area, and just blend it out. So, can you tell the difference? So now it's time for our blush, and I'm going to grab my La Femme blush set, and this I ordered from Makeup Mania, I want to say, and I have a angled brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, just whatever I grabbed. I'm not like a fan of this brush, but it was in my reach, so I grabbed it. But the color I'm using is Russet. It looks like that. Very pretty orangey gold color. I'm taking one dab because that's all you need. And then I'm going to place it on my cheekbone. So I start right here. That's my cheekbone. So I just start dabbing there. Pushing it in and going up towards my hairline. I don't want to put it right in the on the ball of my cheek, because it looks weird when I do it. But we're just tapping that and going up towards the hairline and blending. Now, tip, if you ever put on too much blush and you think like, OMG, just take the brush that you use with your powder or foundation or whatever you use and just lightly dust over top. And that'll tone it down just a bit. And it helps blend. Last step, or almost last, is the highlight. So now you have your blush on and everything, and I want to make it pop. So I'm going to use my Tantalizer by Lorac. And the brush that I'm using looks like this. It's just a microfiber stippling brush. This one is from Coastal Scents. And that's the number BRC S26. Okay, so that's that. And then I just put it all in the bronzer. Get it all on the top of there, just so you won't deposit too much. That's why I like this brush. We're just going to put it right in the highlight on the top of the cheek. And then blend it out. Down a little bit of the nose and on the chin. And the same goes for the highlight. If you feel like you put on too much and it's just stuck, just bounce your brush off of it and help it blend out. So now we're ready to complete the look and do our lips. So what I'm using, I've already moisturized before I even begin anything. I moisturize, and I use the love of my life for lip products, my EOS ball. Is it weird? Okay, yeah, my EOS ball. Love this. Love it, love it. So I already put that on. It had time to settle. So now I go straight to my lip products. And I'm using the Ruby Kisses Plum Lip Liner. It's a retractable lip liner. And I'm using this, and I'm going to fill in my whole lip. The lip color of choice today is my Smashbox Vivid Violet. Yeah. That's it. Just a really pretty vivid violet color. That I'm going to put all over the lip liner. I'm going to change it up a little bit and throw a gloss over it. But this one is a Buxom gloss, and it's in Bianca. This is a Bare Minerals lip gloss, and it's my favorite. It's my only Buxom lip gloss, and I love it. But it's like a peachy tone color. I don't know. It's mixed up because I put it over red and every other color. But I'm just putting a little bit of that on. So this is our finished look, and I hope this was easy for you guys. You don't have to do every single step I do. This is just what, this is how I just do my foundation. So I just wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, didn't do anything. This is just a random eye makeup look. It's from the Vice palette. It's the color Junkie, but I just threw on a green because I was feeling green today. My nails are, China Glaze Out of Bounds and a Milani glitter called Gems over top. That's what the sparkles are. But I felt green today. So that's what I did, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would like to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support. Thanks for all of my subscribers. Thanks for all the lovely compliments, comments. This is just what I like to do. These are the steps I take so that my foundation lasts all day. Because if I'm going to wear it, I'm going to wear it all day, and I want it to wear correctly all day. So that's why I do so many steps. But I hope you guys can take something from it, and I think that's it. So until the next video, bye.